Welcome back, dollies.
Welcome back. Just a disclaimer, we've already tried to record half of this and we had to trash it because it was being glitchy, it was being weird. So, take two.
If we sound irritated, if we sound crazy, we were already irritated and crazy before the glitching
Right.
started. So
Right. Sierra's pregnant. I'm on my period. It's just not a
we,
great weekend.
we're out of control. We don't feel good, but we're here for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, did it glitch?
Forcing the smile. Um, yeah, so honestly, the weeks we covered a little bit about the weeks they've been May. I was feeling pretty good this week though because I have still been working out. So
Yeah.
it's week 4 that I've been working out. Jamil couldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, no big deal. Um, and
Do that
then
with a period, Jamil.
yeah, seriously. And then I was also just saying like it's just crazy because even though women get their period 1 week out of the month, your body's literally crazy for 3 weeks out of the month.
You only
So,
get one good week.
six facts show women only have one good week a month where their hormones are aligned, they feel good mentally, physically, all the above. And it also, I did read that when a woman is PMSing, her testosterone levels are at an all-time high. So therefore, if he's telling you you're acting crazy when you're PMSing, you're just acting like a man, giving him a taste of his own medicine.
So take him down.
So yeah,
What is your good week?
I don't even know. I'm like,
Okay, because I feel good. Like after my period's ending, like day five, day six, like when it's like just spotting, I got the period thong on. I feel like I'm coming into like my best body, my best
yeah,
everything.
yeah. I was gonna say, I
And
think
I
like the
tank.
week right after my
Yeah,
period. Yeah,
weird.
it is weird. So, but we're here, we're alive, we're trying.
We're here. I've been surviving on Ensure and Uncrustables for the past few days, so that was a good discovery.
Hmm.
We tried to find an alternative to Ensure because we were like, it's not that natural, but just need to survive right now, so it is what
Right.
it is.
Something's better than nothing. So,
So I was doing good for like 2 days on that diet. I just feel like the Ensure like helps you get the protein in where like you're pregnant, like no matter what you're eating, it's just not like I don't know that it's not
yeah.
absorbing, but you're like as I'm eating it, I'm like burping up because my body's so hungry.
Yeah. You're
So
starving.
starving. I don't know. So we're gonna go after this to go get some more Ensure and some more Uncrustables and to go get donuts.
Yum. I could kill for a donut.
And what is your go-to donut?
I
Or
just love
donut shop?
the chocolate bar. You know what
Like
I'm
it's
talking
white and kind of twisty, and then it's chocolate glazed. Or not white, but
Yeah, it's just like the regular donut. I usually don't get the twisty one. I just get
just a
like
regular.
the straight bar. That's just like classic. That's like my all-time.
Interesting. I
Mhm.
would never guess that's your donut. Like,
Really? What would you get?
I felt like I was feeling like the donuts that are like round and have like the sugar on them.
No,
Not
nah.
it.
I love the chocolate glaze. I love a chocolate glaze, but specifically the bar. It just hits different for me, you know?
So I never liked donuts until I was pregnant with Arkham. And
Yeah.
then I like craved donuts. And then this pregnancy, I've also kind of craved donuts.
Yeah.
But I only like cake donuts, the old people donuts. People like used to make fun of me when I was pregnant with Arkham. They're like,
I
that's an
love
old.
cake donuts too.
They're so good. Unglazed, that's
Mhm.
all I want. I'm simple.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're in or around the Ventura area, Thompson Donuts has the best donuts. So
I
shout out.
want some donuts.
So we'll see.
Also,
Hopefully
like
I can keep it down.
with the week, like your period is coming. I don't know if this would happen to you, but I like you get little signs like, oh God, I think my period's coming because of just like how you're acting. One, I'm like more irritable, like
That
less,
doesn't really happen to me.
yeah, I can find myself like, I'm like, oh. And then two, I'm like starving. No
Yeah,
matter what, I'm just like, and no
like a
matter how much I'm
snacky
eating,
bitch.
yeah, I can snack 24/7. I like want a sweet snack, then I want a salty snack, then I want a spicy snack. Like I will just snack, 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 and then I can keep snacking. It's like I can't fill up. And
When
I'm
I
like,
felt good this week, I
right.
wanted hot Cheetos so bad. I was like, why can't they get the damn red dye out already so I can have OG hot Cheetos?
Oh my gosh, yum. I could kill for some hot Cheetos right now.
But I did find these. We've bought them from Costco, but they don't sell them anymore. They're by Siete, I think.
Hmm.
I think that's the brand. And they are lentil puffs. They
Hmm.
are so good. I found we had the queso ones from I almost said Starbucks, my brain, from Costco, but I found at Home Goods this week the lime and chili ones.
Oh my God, I got those too. I got those 2 weeks ago.
Stop!
Yeah.
At Home Goods.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So good. I literally went back and bought 2 bags yesterday
But
because they have protein.
they also have them at Whole Foods, I
Ooh,
think.
that's
So,
good to know. Because
yeah,
I was scared that they're like getting going out.
I've originally tried them from Whole Foods. I'm pretty sure. And then I saw them at Home Goods. And I
I
usually
saw they
don't buy
had
snacks in Home Goods
spicy.
because kind of sus. But I saw those and I was like, oh, I know these are good brand.
They're so good. They're like they remind me of like a chicharrone,
Yeah, they do.
but they're like, oh, they're so much better.
Yeah.
Arkham's not a fan, but I am a fan. I've
Well,
eaten
for
like
you.
I bought 3 bags, and I've eaten 1 bag, and then 1 bag the next day, and then have 1 bag remaining.
Yeah, yum.
They had spicy, and I was intrigued, but
Mm.
spicy's just not. I can't really do it right now when I don't feel good.
Yeah, I feel you.
So,
Last night, this week in LA is restaurant week.
okay, I don't know what that is. I would love
It's pretty much just like a bunch of, not every restaurant partakes, but a bunch of restaurants do just like a fixed menu for restaurant week.
and is it
And
like in a line, like all the restaurants on this street, or no?
no, it's just like a bunch of restaurants throughout like West Hollywood and Beverly Hills.
Hmm.
And it's usually like the nicer restaurants. So we'll try to hit up like one restaurant every year for it. And we went to Boa Steakhouse, which is a really nice upscale steakhouse. I've been there a few times, but they were participating. So Jamil always feels like restaurant week to get the most bang for your buck, you should go to a steakhouse because
Okay,
you get like a nice filet mignon and like they put like the more expensive stuff on, rather if it's like an Italian place or something, like it's pasta,
kind of the
whatever.
same.
Yeah, so he's like, I feel like you just get really good deals. So you get each person gets like an appetizer, an entree, a side, and a dessert.
Wow.
I know. So it was really nice. We went, got the filet mignon.
And were
Um,
there choices, or was it like this is the like filet mignon? It comes with lava cake and
so
a salad.
there were three choices for the appetizer, a Caesar salad,
Oh, yeah.
the like crispy tuna. It wasn't like
Ooh,
crispy rice with tuna. It was like
like
something like that,
seared ahi type of.
but it was like in a little crispy cone. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see, and it had like gold flakes on it. And I don't know if it had caviar on it, but there's like little black stuff on it. It was bomb. So there was that. I forgot what it was, but it was like some tuna thing. And then spicy tuna. And then Wagyu meatballs for the appetizers. So
Wow.
each person could pick one of those. So I got the spicy tuna, Jamil got the Wagyu meatballs, and we just kind of split that. And then for the entree, it was salmon, the filet, and then a chicken option.
Oh,
So we both got the filet. It was so good. And then for the side, it was like creamed spinach or mac and cheese.
mm.
So I got the mac and cheese, he got the spinach. They were both so bomb. And then for dessert, it was like the boa s'more or cheesecake. So we got cheesecake.
Oh.
So it was delish.
Also, we need to hear about your DTF experience.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. We loved it. So first of all, we got there at 3:30 and it was on a Sunday and I'm like, yeah, I hear it gets really busy, but like we're going at 3:30. Hopefully we beat the crowd. We got there, we went to go see what the wait was just in case we needed to put our name down right away. 2 hour wait at 3:30. I was like, okay, put the name down. And then there's also a bar, so then you can kind of just like first come, first serve. And I'm like, well, what about for the
Can
bar
you
area?
eat there at the
Yeah,
bar?
because they have like some chairs at the bar and then they have some tables in the bar area.
Okay.
Kind of like Buffalo Wild Wings, how they have like their bar area. So they're like, you can see if there's any tables in that area, like, but it's usually packed. So that line was like an hour and you have to wait in it. You can't just like put your name down because like a first come, first serve. So we're like, just put the
Jeez.
2 hour one. And we walked around and we had a really good time walking around and stuff. And then we went, it was so good. The dessert, the chocolate. Uh,
Bow.
yeah, it's like dumplings. It's
Ooh.
like the chocolate dumplings with like the sea salt cream. It was so good. And I'm not super into sweets like that. It was so good. Like by far one of the best desserts I've ever had.
And was that the best thing? Like, if you were gonna go back and only order one thing, would you get the dessert or would you choose one of the
I
savories?
don't know, that's so hard because we got like the soup dumplings were bomb, and then we got like the spicy chicken wontons. Those were bomb. And then we got the spicy noodles. The shrimp fried rice was so good. We got something else. Oh, we got like the
And it's
garlic
shareable.
beans. Yeah, it's like all shared plates. It's so good. So 10 out of 10 experience.
Now, which
Different.
one was more expensive? DTF or the restaurant week?
Oh, for sure the restaurant. For sure Boa. Boa's
Really?
like that's like Elon Musk's like favorite restaurant. Like really only wealthy people go because it's pricey. It's so expensive. But
And it's boa, BOA, like a boa constrictor. Okay.
yes, yes. So oh yeah, you easily spend like $100 per person if you
Oh,
go. And then I think what we got was all about $100 for like all those things.
oh wow.
So yeah, Boa's pricey, but that's why we go during restaurant week for the fixed menu. But
We went to breakfast last week, I think. So the weather is kind of spotty here still. It's definitely
yeah,
been a rough winter for like everybody, not just us that came from California. Everybody's like, this has been a little bit of a tough winter. So yeah.
yeah,
So it's cold. We went to a new homeschool group yesterday and it was outside because it's like a wild and free group and it was really cold. Everybody was like in snow gear and like me and my child just aren't that. I don't know. We
yeah,
have some of the snow gear, but we're like, oh, well.
yeah,
Oh, we were cold, but it's like on the nice days, but even I don't know, everywhere's been packed, like even on Sunday nights. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? I went to breakfast the other day and we waited, and I was like, I like literally can't wait. Like, I need to like go and eat. But
yeah,
Arkham really wanted to go. This place is like our favorite breakfast place, and it's right by our house.
yeah,
But it's new, and it's like the best breakfast joint around. So
yeah,
it's great.
yeah, I
So
bet.
the past few times we've been like, okay, you know what? There's not even parking in the lot. We're gonna go somewhere else. So then
Yeah.
Arkham was like, I want to go there. I want to go there. So we're like, fine.
Fine.
So we went,
You're
and
like,
then
can I skip the line? I'm pregnant.
I'm pregnant. I'm gonna vomit. So can
Yeah,
I please go
yeah.
first?
I'm gonna vomit and pee myself all at the same time.
And you don't even want to know what other issues I have, okay,
Yeah, and I'll spare you the rest.
sir? So, and then they're like, "Did you check in online?" And I'm like,
Oh
"No."
God.
And so like here you can do that. I don't know if that's like become a new thing. Like you can like put
It
reservations
has.
online. I'm like,
Hmm.
I never think to do that. So we waited like a freaking hour almost, and I was like sitting there starving.
Oh God.
It's just cray.
It is cray. Well, at least we're having good food.
Yes, we're making it.
I love good food. It's so nice. Um, other than that,
I don't want to give you a minute. I know you don't. You're being very needy this week. I love you. I'm sorry. You're not being needy. You're being very Arkham this week. Are you going to go watch your show with Poppy? Or did Poppy take over the TV and you don't like what he's watching? We're not watching it. Oh, we're just watching a song. Oh, well, give me a few minutes and then we watching a movie. Oh, and the show. Oh, well, can you go out there for a few minutes? Called Bat Cars. Bat cars? Oh, you should ask Poppy if he can look at his car book. He has a really cool car book. I think he has a Batmobile book too. You have that. Do you have a Batmobile book? A Batmobile book.
should we get into the stories?
Let's get into it. We're
Okay.
fired up.
Okay.
Everybody better be nice in these stories or they're getting lit up.
No, for real. I'll save the longest one for last.
Okay.
So number one story, not number one story, but the
On
first
our
story,
number one.
yeah, the first story, NFL fans slam unfocused Travis Kelce over pre-Super Bowl date with Taylor Swift as he breaks his own rule. So the fans are pissed because he
Oh,
went on a date and Super Bowl is coming up and he's being on
tomorrow, right?
tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, right before the
So,
podcast, though.
right. We're
Well,
pre-recording. NFL fans have questioned if Travis Kelce is feeling too complacent about tomorrow's Super Bowl after he broke his own rules to head out on a double date with Taylor Swift and the Mahomes. Last year, so my thing, so I guess because they should both be getting yelled at then, Travis Kelce and Mahomes. So, but I guess
apparently he broke his own rule.
right, exactly. So last year, before the big game in Las Vegas, Kelsey shared his strong views on whether or not a player should head out and about in the build-up to the season finale. Speaking to millions of listeners on his New Heights podcast, the Chiefs star told his brother Jason, "We've got 1 week. We do what we need to do, then we can party in Vegas for the rest of our lives." But 1 year on Kelsey has but 1 year on Kelsey has been spotted out for dinner with his girlfriend Swift, quarterback Patrick Mahomes, and his wife Brittany, less than 48 hours before the biggest game of his career.
How
Social
dare
media was
he?
flooded with opinions on the surprise outing in New Orleans, with one fan labeling Kelsey unfocused. Another added, "Bad look. Kelsey's supposed to be locked in and watching film. I'm sure that outing could have waited." A third person said, "Normally, the players do not go out the week before they are playing in the Super Bowl because of how seriously they take the game, or so I'm told." Even saw an old clip of that Kelsey guy saying that. After word got out of their visit, hundreds of fans had gathered outside, creating a ruckus atmosphere as the players and their other halves left to get into their
So
cars
that's not
for the
distracting, though.
meal. Yeah, so they literally found them
That's
and were
insane.
not happy as they were leaving the restaurant.
Are they in St.
So,
Louis right now?
they said it was in New Orleans.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, it was, I just thought that that was funny, because he probably didn't think about it. And then I just feel like when you are well known, people do not forget.
And also, I feel like they still have to eat.
I know, that's my thing too. I'm like, okay, like,
It would be
with
different if it was like a
respect.
drink day, like he's on a bar crawl. It's like, okay, well,
Right,
that's like
exactly. Getting
not
hammered.
smart.
Yeah, but it's dinner. Yeah, so I thought it was a little extreme. I feel like it's because people probably have money on the Chiefs and they're probably like, I swear to God, like
They
it
lose because of Taylor
cost
Swift.
this game. Like so whatever. So I
Is
thought that
your
that was
sports
funny.
better betting on the Chiefs?
Eagles.
Okay. I
So
mean,
is
we're
my
here for
dad.
it.
Well, I don't think my dad's betting on it, but he
But
wants the Eagles. He's like, I hate the Chiefs. I'm like, I didn't know that. But so yeah. Okay. Number two story is about Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. Nothing crazy, but they're moving forward independently with pregnancy following the shock split that they had. So it's confirmed they're not getting back together. Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox are focused on moving forward strictly as co-parents as they learn to navigate life post-split. On Friday, insiders close to the Transformers 38 actress and the Bad Things hitmaker 34 revealed to Us Weekly how the A-list exes are coping with their recent breakup while expecting their first child together. Megan is moving forward independently and is not interested in revisiting the past, the source has admitted to the outlet. Megan is focused on her pregnancy and not looking back. She is deeply hurt by how things ended, but is focusing on healing. And while the raven-haired vixen is setting her sights on the future and moving on, MGK is on the other side of the spectrum. That's like a crazy way to say that. The rapper is reportedly struggling to
yeah,
accept his new reality and is attempting to repurpose his energy into self-improvement. He has been focusing on mental health and getting back in shape, the source insisted. He's heartbroken, but trying to move forward. And insiders suggest that Megan is prioritizing a calm and healthy environment until further notice. Although the exes have had a famously tumultuous relationship over the years, this time appears different, with insiders sharing that there's little indication that the two will rekindle their romance. MGK would like to reconcile, but Megan is firm in her decision to move on.
good for her.
Good
I
for
my
her.
heart breaks for MGK because I feel like he's really a messed up person. Like
I do too.
not messed up, but like he's got a lot of trauma.
Yeah,
And but it's his fault. He's rich enough to where he could have handled a lot of his trauma with different things. Sometimes people aren't ready to do it, but
totally. He has a lot of resources at his hands that
disposal.
he could use. And yeah,
And
I
maybe he
agree.
will now. Maybe that's what he needed. But I'm really hopeful and like I hope he doesn't hurt himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's sad that he's not with his first baby mama and now this baby.
I know. It is sad. I was thinking the same thing. Like I feel like he just like has his own inside stuff that he's dealing with. Obviously, there's no excuse for
No,
like doing these things, but habits are hard to break, I suppose, and you could want to be a better person, but
but it
actually
doesn't
being
always
a better
happen.
person is really difficult sometimes. Um, I hate when people say like how it says like he's heartbroken, but yet he's the one that caused this, and it's like, okay, how do you think Megan
He
Fox
feels.
like
And the
she didn't
baby.
do anything and she's pregnant? Like what? So
I'm
I
also
hate
curious
the
when she's
pity
due.
me. I know. I don't think they've said. I feel like probably sooner, but who knows? But yeah, I don't like the pity me when the guys cheat and then they're like, oh, like my family, my heart, I just want us to be together. I cannot stand the pittiness. Just, you
Help
did this to
yourself.
yourself. Yeah. So the only way to try to right your wrongs is to fix yourself.
Be better.
Yeah. So
I in feeling like my gut feeling is like she's gonna have this baby and she's gonna like meet or
somebody,
connect with somebody great.
hopefully,
I don't know who, I don't have anything specific,
yeah,
but I like it.
I know. I hope so. So we're wishing them the best of luck.
For real. And Pete Davidson is on like the up and up. So I feel like maybe that's gonna help MGK, like pull
I
him up
just saw
since
this
they're
thing
besties.
that Pete Davidson came out and he was like, "Yes, I am the girlfriend in the relationships" or something. And he was referring to like his past relationships, like the Kim Kardashian one, Ariana Grande, like with all those women. He was like, "I was the girlfriend" or something. I'm
It's
like,
so cute. He's like put a little bit of weight on, and I've seen like people have
"Oh,
said mean things, but he
oh,
looks
really?"
so good and so healthy.
Yeah, I feel like weight would suit him.
And like he's gotten almost all his tattoos like burned off.
Oh, I did see that he was in the
I
process
don't
of
know if
that.
I love that, but
I
he
know.
looks
I
great.
wonder what, I mean, I know he wants like I think a fresh start, like a new beginning, but
He did not think he could be like a serious actor. He never thought that he would actually be considered for a lot of things. So he got all those tattoos, and now he's like, it takes so many hours to cover them for a freaking role.
oh, I bet.
So that's why he decided to burn them all off.
Well, good for him. I think he has a lot of potential.
So hopefully they're both on the upswing, you know?
Yeah.
We're hoping.
Should we play matchmaker?
I
It could be
mean,
really cute. Maybe. Um, okay. Story number three. It's about the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. So it's nothing really about that. Well, it is, but pretty much Justin Baldoni wipes away tears as he talks intense year amid Blake Lively lawsuit on an upcoming podcast. So he's actually talking about it on a podcast.
oh,
I know. Justin Baldoni got emotional while sitting down for an interview on the Gents Talk podcast hosted by Samir Marani amid his ugly legal battle with Blake Lively. In a teaser for the soon to be aired episode, which comes out Monday, that it ends with us director 41 wiped away tears as he spoke about his intense year. Although the chat was recorded a month prior to Lively's first court hearing, in which she accused him of sexual harassment and launching an intensive smear campaign against her, he appeared to be alluding to their behind the scenes power struggle and creative differences. I haven't talked about this yet, he told Marani as footage panned to him rubbing his eyes while seemingly trying not to cry. At one point, Baldoni also revealed he sent a text message earlier that morning that left him with anxiety. The exact topic of the interview was not revealed, but the Gents Talk podcast usually focuses on difficult conversations around topics like relationships and mental health. This would mark Baldoni's first public interview since Lively alleged he improvised unwanted kisses while filming and spoke to her frequently about his past sexual encounters and pornography addiction. Earlier this week, Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, raised new allegations in their hotly contested case against Baldoni in court on Monday. Baldoni's attorney, Brian Friedman, pleaded with the judge to move the case forward as quickly as possible because his client was suffering greatly. Lively's lawyer, Michael Gottlieb, however, vehemently denied the claim that Lively was purposely dragging her heels in the lawsuit. Judge Lewis Lehman denied a move from Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds to gag Team Baldoni following the series of bombshell claims made by his legal team. But his lawyer, or was it her lawyer? Her lawyer said they intend to hit Baldoni with fresh allegations in his sexual harassment case and insisted that protecting the couple's celebrity friends was going to be very important. Taylor Swift. Um, Her lawyer also told the court during the hearing that they intend to add both claims and parties to a revised complaint, which will be filed by Valentine's Day.
wow.
Last week, Baldoni updated his own complaint in his $400 million defamation case against the Gossip Girl star, which accused her of giving the New York Times advanced access to her complaint of sexual harassment during the filming of the movie. So it seems like it's still going on.
Still going on. I think we're still Team Justin, but we'll see what happens.
I'm
I'm
really
curious
curious.
about the podcast.
Me too. So we'll have to see.
And I saw recently, like, I don't know, I guess because we're talking about it, popped up on my YouTube saying like I think it was like YouTube, like the farmhouse tour of like him and his wife and their kids. So I was like, oh, they kind of look hippie like us. So
Cute.
I don't know.
I know it's really hard. It's just like it sucks because it's one of those things that it's like you want to believe the woman, obviously. Like
You would
you don't,
hope that people wouldn't do that.
right, exactly. But then when so many things are coming out to kind of go back on what she said,
And I
it's
hate
like
it because it's making me dislike Ryan Reynolds. I mean, I don't
for
care about Blake
real.
Lively,
For real.
but
First of all, can we talk about how a few podcasts back, who was it? Martha Stewart, who was kind of like not for him.
I'm
Maybe
sorry,
she knows
Martha.
something. Maybe she knew something.
Maybe he's an ass.
Maybe he's an ass. Like how I literally would have never thought
I
in
think
a
that was like
million
our
years.
first podcast.
I know. Now it's all coming full circle.
So,
I would have
Martha, if you're right, I
sorry.
apologize to you.
Yeah, you know
But
best.
keep smoking that pot and doing you, girl.
For real.
But let us know, Martha.
Yeah. So we'll take your word for it next time. Um, so yeah, those are the stories of the day of the week.
By the way, my husband wanted me to share this story because he thinks it's really funny. I think it's Macaulay Culkin.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "This is hilarious," and it's like Macaulay Culkin and but who is it? Let's see.
His wife?
No, who
Oh,
I love that he's married to Brenda
yeah, me
Song.
too.
Let's see. It's I might have to ask him. Oh, it's Macaulay Culkin and Ryan Gosling, and they are like in a shirt war. They keep wearing each other's pictures on their shirts, and they like get a picture of the person wearing the shirt
Oh
with
my
their
gosh.
picture on it.
I'll have to
And
look
it's
that
just
up.
like so funny.
Oh
Like
my gosh. That is
it's
such a
so dumb, but it's
random
cute.
man war. Good for them.
So I'm like, you know what? That's positive.
Yeah,
Okay,
seriously.
let's look at our results for Hot Topic. Are you a hot or are you a cold latte lover?
What did they say?
We didn't
If
get too many
anybody
votes,
said
but
anything.
we got 100% for hot.
That's
No
what I
cold.
figured.
Could be the season too. I feel like if we
Yeah.
asked during summer, more people would be like, cold.
Yeah. I just feel like hot coffee is such like a classic, you know?
I agree. This week's hot topic. I don't know if I have one, but I'll go.
This week's hot topic is do you like the hot topics?
Do you want us to keep doing hot topics?
You
Okay,
say.
this week's hot topic is do you go out for Valentine's Day or do you stay in for Valentine's Day?
I've done both.
I've never gone out for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I've done both in the past, depending on what day of the week it lands on. So this
It's a Friday.
it's Friday.
It's gonna be
I
wild.
don't know what we're doing, but we have gone out, maybe like our first Valentine's together. I think maybe we went out. But everybody just like hikes up their prices and it's so
And
crazy
it's
out.
crazy out, I'm sure.
Yeah. So we have stayed in the past 2 years. I think we've just like stayed in and just like chilled. So I don't know. I'll let you know what we do this Friday.
So now that I have a child, usually that's my focus. I usually do like a fun little Valentine's Day basket, whatever he's like obsessed with. And I
Yeah.
make like digital Valentine's Day cards with him on it, and I send it to like his cousins and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But this year we're doing a thing at the homeschool group. Um, so I'm bringing lemonade, and
Ew.
we are working on Valentine's Day cards, and I let him decorate a little bag with his name on it to like put it out for Valentine's. But usually I would like do fancy dinner at home for P. Like one year I made like a menu, like a prefixed menu and like fun,
Yeah.
like zucchini sticks, mozzarella sticks, like
Yeah.
fancy dinner. This
Yeah.
year I won't be cooking shit because I can't. I will be
No.
throwing up.
Yeah. Mozzarella sticks with the side of vomit.
Yeah, for real, on them. I didn't make it to
Yeah,
this.
as the dip. Oh.
The side of bile, because that's usually what I'm freaking vomiting.
That is sick.
Oh, it's
Um,
horrible.
oh, that's not mustard. That's bile.
Oh, vomit count for this week at two more.
Okay, there we go. Oh God.
Oh, the struggle. So we'll see what happens this Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I feel like I might put out like a social media announcement of the pregnancy on Valentine's Day. We'll see.
Yeah, that could be cute.
So we'll see if we do that, come up with something.
Okay. Well, next time we chat, we'll know the Super Bowl winner.
And actually, we have a bonus episode coming out this week.
Oh yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Okay.
We're going to talk about red flags. We're going to talk about
Green flags,
green flags, what to look
beige
out for.
flag. A beige flag. It's not a red flag. It's not a green flag.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in the next one, guys.
Yeah. Bye, dollies.